I read Marx's On the Jewish Question, so you don't have to. You could, though, it's not bad. I felt compelled to read it, because assholes keep coming into my comment section being like, oh, you like Marx? Well, what about his anti-Semitism? Which is ironic, because these same assholes are invariably Nazis. Like, if Marx was anti-Semitic, why aren't you a Marxist? Okay, anyway. The first 3/4 of this text is not even about Jewish people or Judaism. It is about the various social conditions necessary for various forms of emancipation. Marx distinguishes between political emancipation and human emancipation. So, for example, feudal social relations were strictly based on religious patronage. Patronage? The average person was not a free individual. Only the king was sovereign. Only the king was a free individual. And the king is appointed by God. The political emancipation of the individual entailed the dissolution of the monarchy. The right of the individual for religious freedom entailed the separation of church from state. But this freedom to religion is not freedom from religion. The political emancipation of various religious identities entails the emancipation of the state from those religions. I could go on, but I'd run out of time. The point is that most of this text is literally not even about Judaism. It is, in true Marxist fashion, simply an analysis of social conditions. Incidentally, for somebody interested in the increasingly Christo-fascist nature of the United States, you may find some useful information in this text about the various contradictions of a political state imposing religious doctrine. Now, in the last 5 pages, I can see how these words can be misinterpreted. Marx has posited the stereotypes of Jewish people and the religion as true. In other words, this is what the world has said about Jewish people. Let us examine the implications. And let us be clear here, Marx does not view religion as some intractable condition of human existence. Religion is a historical product based on material conditions. And he views the abolition of religion entirely as a condition of the next stage of human society. So he says, here is how all these stereotypes about Jewish people and the religion fit into the modern framework of society. And as society progresses in its development, here are the consequences for these stereotypes of Jewish people and the religion. And ultimately, he concludes that Jewish people will become impossible. In the same way Christians will become impossible. In the same way Muslims will become impossible. Material conditions required for religious thought will become impossible. So fuck off, Nazis. Marx was not anti-Semitic. Marx wants all of humanity to be liberated.